you work so hard to get to this point, and then you start vet school and it's a little bit frightening.
I mean, honestly, the first day there was a whole wide range of emotion. I mean, from everything from being excited to super nervous.
And I remember the first lecture was just Dr. Spanenberg listing goat breeds at us. And I just sat there thinking, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
This is something I've been looking forward to my entire life. I've been working towards this dream.
So it was exciting, very exciting, but also was very scared, as if, am I good enough? Am I gonna make it?
It's difficult in vet school because there's so much material and you want to keep going, and you could keep going forever. You could memorize everything.
Right, I had been told by someone, they always described it as you're trying to drink from a fire hydrant, right, as the water's pouring out.
There just wasn't enough hours in the day. I was trying to copy down my notes from the PowerPoints that we had.
What they don't tell you when you start vet school is that every semester gets progressively harder.
Clinical skills and physical skills like drawing blood, placing catheters, and putting in endotracheal tubes, and also finding times to be tested on those things. It's a lot at once.
Which was neurology and some more difficult topics and ophthalmology and things like that. And I was really excited for those topics. I thought they were really interesting, but they are a lot more difficult than for me, than I expected on the outside.
I took an exam and I did not do well at all. And I felt like I was a failure, because I was third year, I was in the food animal program, the food animal track.
If you fail out of the program or you just figure out it's not for you and you leave for some reason, what are you gonna do next?
And at that moment where I didn't succeed on that exam, I was actually crushed.
I always had felt like I belonged here and I deserved to be here and I'd worked for it, but that was one of those days where I just was feeling so down about how much I was struggling that I was like, maybe I'm not cut out for it.
Maybe veterinary medicine isn't for me, like maybe it's one exam, and I was like, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I should look into something else.
And I think that's the hard part about vet school, is that it's so much material in such a short period of time that there's just not enough time in the day to study everything.
I think it wasn't until third year that everything started to more piece itself together. Before that, it was still, I'm learning bits and pieces at a time.
Here's all the information that we've gotten and we've been able to accumulate, and then starting to put it into practice.
To do my first spay, that was very big to me because I always thought surgery was this big scary thing, and come to realize that it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I'm pretty good at it. So that made me feel really good. I really like surgery.
But the third year for sure is when I was like, yeah, veterinary medicine is for me, I can do this.
We did sheep C-sections and I was the surgeon. So I was the one who got to do the C-section and pull out the lamb. And I genuinely still remember the feeling of pulling out the lamb from this ewe, being like, I just did that. This lamb is coming into this world because I just birthed it, basically.
I think one of the biggest factors in vet school and one of the best things you get out of it are the relationships that you build.
It's one of the main reasons why I ended up coming here. As a career path, it's being able to help those in a time of need is like, it's what makes me happy and why that I get up every day.
My name is Shayla Blattman. I am a mixed animal tracker. I'm from Northern Virginia, and I went here for undergrad and now vet school.
I'm looking forward to actually having patients of my own and getting to know my clients and becoming part of their family so we can kind of make decisions together for their animals' health and well-being.
So I will be going to a mixed animal general practice in Southern Maryland, so not far from home.
Vet school was hard, but I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to be here, and I'm glad I chose to go here, and I will forever cherish the friendships that I made here.
So my name's Emma Lesberg. I'm a public corporate tracker here at the MCVM, and I'm actually going to be heading off to Richmond after graduation. I'll be working in a small animal GP.
I am unbelievably grateful for the professors, the staff, faculty, clinicians, everyone that we have worked with who has supported us as students. I just feel like they don't get enough credit for what they do for us, and I wish that I could do more for them because they have gotten me through everything.
So my name is Marquise Harper. I am a food animal track student from Henderson, North Carolina, and my goals after graduation is to complete a large enrolled rotating internship at the University of Tennessee.
I do feel prepared and I feel ready, and I'm just like excited to get out there and do it now.
My name is Shayla Clay. I'm an equine tracker. I'm from California originally, and I'm heading back to the West Coast for an equine-specific internship in Washington State, outside of Seattle.
I'm a little nervous going out into the real world, right? I'm gonna be the doctor, but it's also the thing I've been hoping for my whole life. I mean, the little kid in me always wanted to be a vet, right? And all the animal activities I did growing up, everything was leading to this point. So the realization that it's happening and that I'm gonna be that doctor soon is really thrilling.
My name is Victoria Marshall. I'm in the small animal track, and I'm headed to Farmville, Virginia as a small animal general practitioner.
My name is Roger Mack. I'm a mixed animal tracker here, fourth year veterinary student, getting ready to start on my next steps and journey in life. I'm heading up towards Columbus, Ohio to a tertiary facility up there that's a private practice working with small animals predominantly. We'll be working alongside multiple other emergency clinicians and hopefully heading into the track into emergency medicine.
It's tough, it's not easy. Veterinary medicine is not a walk in the park. You're gonna have those challenges, you're gonna have those highs and lows. You may experience imposter syndrome, you may experience a number of things, but if you feel in your heart and you know your heart that veterinary medicine is what you wanna do, then that drive to become veterinary medicine and make a difference in the profession will keep you going.